Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of an Orchid A Day. Today is watering and fertilizing day. Well, I started yesterday. Got some things sitting in buckets. Trying to get a head start on things before it gets to be hot. But today, finally trying to get to this flower. I was trying to hold off because there's still a few more buds down here yet to crack open, but it's been a few days since these had been open, so I figured I might as well just go ahead and do it. If my camera will focus, I can't tell. But this is Dendrobium crystallinum. This was actually discovered by Colonel Robson Benson, who I bet discovered this one as well, which looks terrible, but that is Dendrobium bensoni. Okay, back to crystallinum. It was discovered in Burma, and he sent cuttings back to Mears, where it was flowered at the Chelsea Nursery, and it was then described in Gardener's Journal, or Gardener's Chronicle, I should say. And based on that article, that was where it was given the name, or the description of crystalline, because of its shiny and crystal or shiny and crystally looking area of the anther cap that is covered in glossy papillae, giving it a crystalline appearance. So, crystallinum can form large clumps, has slender pseudobulbs. Pseudobulbs may be upright or pendulous, which is generally what they are usually. Mine is mounted on cork, and it has a little bit of sphagnum because in the summer it gets copious amounts of water while it is actively growing. It is said to be fragrant, and honestly, I'm just getting a faint of something, but it's very faint, so I can't really describe it. But I would say it's more on the savory side than sweet to me. That's just my impression, my initial impression. Dendrobium crystallinum, it's widespread. It's distributed from northeast India, Burma, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. It grows on trees and often in fully exposed situations, getting full-on sun in low to moderate altitudes. The thing about crystallinum is that it does require a cooler winter's rest, but in its native environment, it does receive daily misting, and it does maintain a very high humidity in the wintertime, or the canes will shrivel to the point where they will be desiccated. So it needs to have a humidity of about 70%, between 70 and 80% in the wintertime. And then in the beginning of the spring, that drops to maybe 50 or 60% for a short period of time. And I believe that is to initiate the spikes forming. I've had this plant for a couple of years. These are last year's growths, or the year before, that did not bloom. I think that's correct. Or maybe they came with these canes, but no, I'm not quite sure now that I'm looking at it. I guess I should have figured that out before I shot the video, but as always, I do this spontaneously. What else can I say? Yeah, I would say the most important thing is maintaining the humidity in the winter time. It's pretty easy for most of us to give it warmth and lots of water and nutrients in the summer, especially if you put it outside. It's going to naturally get that. But in the wintertime, these struggle with low humidity. Trust me, I know. Actually, this is one down here. This is my very first one that was just as big as that. And it is slowly recovering, but that is years and years and years of it struggling with low humidity. Now that I got it figured out, I can do a little bit better with it. But that's really all I wanted to say today. Although let me show you something, which is, it's part of the hobby, you know. It happens, and here I'm getting ready to make a big mistake. Okay, this happens, but this is my Scotiana, my Angraecum Scotianum. Was in the greenhouse, and I moved it because it was starting to yellow up. And there another leaf just fell off, but it was yellowing on this particular portion of the plant, not this one. So I see it starting to do it over there now. So I don't know, but it was in flower. And I thought, well, I'm pretty sure that the flower was going to survive. Hopefully the plant will. Maybe it's just the heat, but these are supposedly, they take heat. But you can see some lucky insect got there before I did, or before the flower got a chance to, or the bud got a chance to open. So that's probably it for that. These are sequential and do produce. But I don't think, that doesn't look like it's going to go any further. But you can see the spur, which is where the nectar is. So yeah. That was all I wanted to show you for today. And again, if you enjoyed this video, press the like button. Thanks for watching. Bye.